I like going hunting, just me, my hound, and my gun. Chasing them deer, rabbit, and squirrel, now that's my kind of fun. I like going fishing too, I'll go on any whim, looking for the big bass, the crappie, and the brim. Give me a wide open field to walk through. Give me an ocean so deep. I wanna ride the longest river in the world, or maybe climb the highest mountain peak.
Well, folks, we're down on a beautiful lake down here, and I guess it'd be southwest Alabama, Millers Ferry, and with my good friend Philip Chris down here. And Philip, it's a wonderful bass lake, ain't it?
Yes, it sure is. I've caught a lot of good fish down here.
I'd hate for you to tell the folks how many you caught last weekend down here.
I've done pretty good last 2 weeks.
What that string weigh you caught that you brought by my shop up there?
The first string, 10 fish, was 58 pounds.
58 pounds. You come back and nearly repeated it after that, didn't you?
The next weekend I come back and 10 fish was, I think, 36 pounds and 4 ounces. I believe is what it was.
Well, y'all really got a beautiful place here. We're going to get on out there and bang away at them a little bit. That's your mother and dad back over here?
Yes, sir. That's my mother and father over there.
Well, I tell Mama we sure did enjoy that good breakfast this morning, them good biscuits there. I tell you right now, that's first class. And
sure did. It'll help us get through today.
The weather looks like it's going to be beautiful, and we'll just step on out there, and we get on up here a little bit. You can just kind of go over with us what you're using and how we're going to fish it.
Okay. Be glad to.
All right, well, let's push it on out there, Chris.
All right. Go ahead and get in.
Okay. Philip, now we're right up here in the backwaters of Millers Ferry, up in this slough here by your house. We ain't but about, what, a couple of city blocks from your house, are we?
Probably, something like that.
You don't go far, do you?
No, sir, not. Ain't got much need to right now.
All right, what we're gonna fish with now, and how we're gonna use it?
Well, this is a top hog. It's laid by McCullough bait out of Tuscaloosa. It's, well, your basic spinner bait, except for a big blade on the end here. It's white with white and yellow skirts, using a trailer hook on it.
Yeah, all right, let's show him on that trailer. That's just so if he nabs it, tries to grab a front one, and misses it, you got one back here to get him, had you?
Yes, sir, and another main thing is to keep them sharp. Really keep them sharp. And I use the rubber band on it, you know, to hold it straight in line.
That's right there. You stick it through that. Let's show them how you did that, because a lot of folks don't understand that now.
You take and put the rubber band over the eye of the hook, like that.
Just like that right
Regular
there?
quill band.
Quill band, yeah, I got you. And then you're gonna stick your hook right through there, right?
So you can turn it, you know, where it'll be up. Stick it right through the rubber like that.
And that holds it just right on out there, don't it?
Does a real good job. And for the past 2 weeks, the fish I've been catching has been coming off of this. And probably 80% of them has been caught on the trailer hook.
On the trailer. So if they ain't got a trailer hook, they're gonna lose a lot of fish, ain't they?
You'll miss a lot and you'll lose a lot. Sure will.
So that's the way you rig yours to go. And you got just a little old worm thing on there, and just kind of
it's called a split tail.
Split tail.
And I use twin tails. It takes the place of pork rind, don't dry out. I think it's a lot more durable. Fish, you'd think fish tear it up, but I used that one all day last Saturday.
Didn't even tear it up.
And, well,
still ready to go, ain't it? Yeah.
I missed a lot of fish when I first started this year, and it was my fault for not having a good sharp hook. I'd stick them and have them for a little while, and they'd get off. And I worked on them hooks with a little 3-sided file. I don't know what you call the name of it, but it does a good job, a little fine file. Keep it real sharp, and a lot of times you won't actually feel the strike. It'll feel like you hit some weeds, or it'll just take off sideways or get heavy. And then sometimes they'll load up on it. It just, you know.
Well, in other words, at that point, just barely touches, and then with a little pressure, it'll drive it on in.
If he
dull,
slashes his head, he's gonna drive it. But if it's dull, he can sling it.
Slide it right on out.
They'll sling it with them good and sharp.
All right, show us your typical stroker now before we get started here, Phil.
Well, now
I can see your bait. How deep are you now?
It's maybe 6 to 8 inches underwater right there.
Just a good steady retrieve.
Good
is that what you want?
steady retrieve is all I'm doing, and if work it like that, if I don't get no hits on it, you know, after a few casts in a good area like this, then I'll drop it down about a foot or two and work it back in.
I see.
And it'll work good if you come by some logs. When you come over a log, just stop it and let it fall. And a lot of times if he's there, he'll hit it. Or by a weed bed, I've threw it by a weed bed like that. One wouldn't hit it. Throw it back by it, and just as you get at it, just stop it for a little bit and let it fall. And if he's under it, a lot of times he'll take it.
Come on out there. And he's got to get in a hurry too, hasn't he?
He'll get it in a hurry. If he's coming after it, he'll get it.
Well, I'm going to tie me on one of these things here, and we'll be ready to go. And now you like the silver blades, or are you going to swap up on down here?
We might swap up on and off, but they've been hitting the silver blades.
I see.
Another thing, a person needs down here, he needs a good weedless prop on a trolling motor.
Is that what you've got your rigged up, or you hadn't?
It's got a weedless prop on it.
Well, there's all kind of grass and debris in here, isn't it, Philip?
Yes, sir. It's just normally in the summertime, later on this year, there won't be no water right here.
There won't be.
Yep, it'll be just, it might be enough for duck can get up there and play, you know.
Well, where do you fish then?
I just move out further on the edge, and then I start hitting some of the creek channels and river points.
Do you go out in the main river then, or
yeah.
you still stay back up in here?
I stay in here early and late part of the day. There he is.
There you go. Woo! Look at yonder. There you go. Man, he was back there, wasn't he?
Yeah, they done real good. I'm glad to see that.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine fish. Look at that. You got him on both hooks, haven't you, Philip?
Yes,
Let me get this net so you can you go thumb him in? Yeah. Look at that pretty thing right there. Let's see how you got. So you got him on that trailer hook right there, right? No, is that the main hook?
That's the main hook there. The trailer hook is.
He's got him that way, hasn't he? Yeah, you got him coming and a going.
He couldn't have thrown this. I don't think he wanted to.
That's a good a setup I ever seen right there.
I think I'm gonna have to get my needle nose out of the box over here.
He hit that in about the time you come on out of there, didn't he?
Go ahead and chunk it up in there. They laying up in there. There's some good fish in here. Maybe you'll get hold of one of them.
You know, sometimes on these spinner baits you can get in one spot and hit one, pitch back in, catch another or two out of there when they're really red hot. But I mean, that don't happen all the time, but it's subject to happen.
Well, I got 4 fish out of one area down here. It was last weekend.
I
got 4 fish on about maybe 6 casts right in the same spot.
Goodness gracious alive.
2 of them good fish. Yeah, I'd like to say special thanks to Kerry Arnold, a good friend of mine, that letting us have the privilege to film this show out of this boat. And
it's a real nice filming boat, isn't it?
Yes, it's a nice boat. We do a lot of fishing together. And he's got a good setup, good live well, timers on it. He's got a real good rig. And
we appreciate him letting us use it to get down in here and get amongst these Millers Ferry's bass here. There it comes. Oh yeah. Yeah.
There's one of them crappie. What did I just get?
Look at that! Look at that! My goodness, what a crappie! Look at let me pick him up. Look at that thing! Goodness gracious alive! caught on that top hog. Now that's fine crappie. You just got through telling me about them things. Buddy, boy, that's a 2-pounder if he's an ounce, I guarantee you.
There's some good ones in here. I think
that there go 2 1/4.
Be close to it, won't it?
Cause if he's 2, see he's full here. Look across that back right there. See how full that thing is across the back? That's fine crappie. My goodness. What do you think he's just laying up here wanting to spawn, Philip?
I don't know. They're still full of eggs.
He hit that front hook.
Like him I caught last week was getting both hooks.
Both hooks.
They was running up behind it, sucking it in.
I just want you to look at that. And that's a white one too. That is a fine crappie. I don't want that. I tell you, you allowed to make crappie fishing around me with this top hog. I'll just stop bass fishing and go catching some of them crappies like that. That's fine doing there.
Let's see if we can get some more of them out here maybe later on today.
All right. Bass or crappie? No, there's another nice bass.
Uh-oh.
Now, Philip, that wasn't supposed to happen. Have you ever had that happen before?
Many times. Fish, ain't it?
I believe it is. I can't tell. He's right there at the edge of them weeds. He ain't that big, but he ain't that bad. Oh, he ain't that big one. I thought I had me a monster there for a minute. He sure rolled out there and smacked it. Let me see where I got him at.
Got him on that trailer hook.
Yep, got him on the trailer hook. Yeah, he right on the back side. Of course, I got him in between there. I don't know how I done that.
Just swiping at it.
That's probably what it was.
So that trailer hook pays off.
Yeah, it sure does.
That'd been one fish right there. Wouldn't have been caught.
All I'd have got on this one right here would have been a bump, Philip.
That's about it.
Just been a bump. I believe we're making that old duck mad over yonder. See him looking at us, hollering at us? Look at him hollering at us.
They might be trying to nest. They nest.
I figured that. See, he stays in that one spot right there. It looks
That's
real
the old
active.
male duck, ain't it?
Yeah.
The females, they're brown, aren't they?
Yeah, but we was here in the last 2 or 3 days. We hear one hollering like that, and in a minute, here come the female. They just getting ready to do it.
Yeah.
There he comes.
Get up there.
Yeah, there he comes. Right off that point, wasn't it, fella?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a little speed demon there. Yeah, there you go. Man, he likes that, don't he? That's spinnerbait, Debbie. You ain't got him all that good. There you go. Let's see if there's a double right here. There's some good fish. Uh-oh, he's going on the boat. Look out, look out, look out, look out. Right on the boat, on the boat, on the boat. Let me see if I can get him out. Here he comes. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that's what I knew. Nose on
Ooh,
that bank.
look at that thing.
Look at what it spit up.
Holy mackerel. Look at that, look at there. That shad's 4 inches long. Look at that fish right there.
Now that's what we're out here at.
Goodness gracious alive.
Ooh,
Philip, I ought to kiss you for that one. Look at that. What'll he go, Philip?
I don't know.
Would he go 6 pound?
He gonna hit 7.
Think he gonna hit 7?
He'll hit right at 7.
But that is, let's see how we got him here now. Let's see, I got him on the...
You got him on the big hook.
Got him on the big hook, and I got him, let's see. I got him right there. That ain't a bad spot right there, but with enough pressure, he'd come on out of there, wouldn't he? See right there?
Yes, sir, he could sling it.
All right, now look at him. Let's see.
I believe that bass is spawned. Look at him. Eggs running out of it.
Looky there. Squeeze it, look right there. He was spawning. See them eggs?
Eggs.
Let's see if any more come out. Oh, but there they are right there.
Eggs.
And he got his tail here, is redded up right there, split down through there. Well, that is some fine doings, Philip.
That's what I've been getting down this bank now for 2 weeks.
Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing, that'd make a fella have a restless night. Did you know that? Just thinking about that. Boy, I'm glad you had that dip net in there too.
Look, you know what a shad he spit up. I want to dip that up. I see they're still feeding. People say fish won't feed when they're on the bed. That fish definitely on the bed, eggs are running out of it.
That's right.
But yet,
But now down here at Millers Ferry, they're about 2 weeks ahead of the rest of the state, it looks like.
Up in here.
Yeah.
It's
because the water's shallow.
Warm. See, this water's not moving. We're fixing to get in the current area right in here. The current will hit this bank from here down.
Uh-huh.
And from right yonder back is you know, that's where we've been getting a lot of the good fish.
Oh, boy, that's some fine fish.
That's a big old shad.
That's a big shad.
He
was definitely feeding when he run out there, though. He just got through with that and then was just fixing to hammer me.
That's a nice fish, man.
It sure is.
I'm proud for you.
You caught an 8.5 pounder down here last week, didn't you?
8 pound, 8.5 ounce.
Boy, that's good fish. Goodness gracious. Well, there's nothing funner than catching one on spinnerbait. Now, I'm going to tell you. At first, I didn't think that fish was that big, Phil.
I did. When you first hooked it, when I seen him swirl, I seen his side. I knew it was a good fish. Well, that's a beautiful fish. Beautiful.
Well, we'll just put him, I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. You know, we're in the taxidermy business. We mount fish for other people.
Mm-hmm.
This one here is going to be an internal job, mounted for me. Okay, let's get him back there. You got him?
Yes, sir, I got him.
Okay.
See how all them mush rats right yonder, they piled up, and they in a circle like, they looking in all directions.
Uh-huh.
The only reason I can figure they do that is so they can keep a good eye out for these alligators.
There plenty of them in here?
Yes, sir. Good many.
I tell you, that'd make a good lunch for an alligator, wouldn't it? Boy, that whole pile, if he could sneak up on that pile and get about 4 of them, I see 3 looking this way right now.
There's probably 6 or 8 of them because there was 3 looking the other way.
Yeah.
On the other side and 1 looking toward the river.
Well, I guess a muskrat is maybe one of the primary foods of an alligator, wouldn't you? Because as slow as they are, they ought to be able to get to them pretty good, shouldn't they?
They can get up in them old weeds and probably lay around. That old gator just wait on them because them things, I got within 2 or 3 foot of one down here last Saturday. Didn't know he was there, and he was watching me the whole time.
Well, I had a good buddy over at Finoki Swamp, like got his arm took off one of them things. Woo, look at there. He nailed that one, didn't he? There he comes. Oh, he's a fighter.
He ain't no big fish, but...
Boy, he put up a good, you need the net.
No.
Huh?
Nah.
That's still good catching fish right there, though.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad to have him now.
Yes, sirree. Yes, sir. He was laying right in that nook right yonder, wasn't he?
Yeah, he hit it about 5 foot out.
Do you think they followed out of that grass? You think they followed out, or you think they're already out there and they just swirl at it where it's at?
I don't know. I figure they might be in there and following it out, but later on in the day, you can throw out here and they'll hit it out from the weeds. So.
Or do you think they get where they filter that air out of there, Philip? I mean, they get where there's so much sediment that they can get in a little deeper water and that sun don't bother them?
Yeah, I believe you're right there. Oh, there you go.
You got him on that side?
Yeah.
Good fish.
Oh, there you go.
Hold him out there. Whoa, that's a fine one. That is a fine one. Boy, he's cutting a bug, ain't he? Don't lose that thing now, Philip. Bring him in here. Bring him right in there. Hell, I believe you got him pretty good.
Yeah, he hit it pretty solid. That a good 3 pound fish,
yes,
2.5 or so.
I'm gonna let you hold him. You caught him.
All right.
I like a big old net too, don't you, Philip?
Heck yeah, Archie.
Yes, sir. Squeeze him in and see what
these fish.
That fish right there is bedding now.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about now.
These tails wore off and bloody.
Uh-huh.
They hitting the bed off. Look here. It just fell out.
Well, you know, we may be catching them just on the front end, this first bunch that's coming, just before they really start nailing it. 3 more days, I believe he's right here. I don't believe you could catch him, do you?
I don't neither. If a person is, you know, planning on fishing this area now, in 2 weeks, it's too late.
Too late. I got you. here to tell you that's about as fine a day as I ever done participated in fishing in my life, Philip. And I don't know what this now. I tell you, I'm kind of proud you let me catch this big one here.
Yeah.
You put it on me pretty bad on some of them other ones there. But I learned an awful lot spinnerbait fishing with you, and I hope our viewers picked up a good bit of tips and hints from you here. Right down here at Millers Ferry, South Alabama.
Well, I hope I said something that'd be beneficial to the people in the way of the Lord and fishing too.
Fishing too. Well, I'm gonna tell you now, you're about as good as I ever been with.
I told it every way that I knew how that I fished a bait. You know, I tried to explain it the best I could, and we stayed with the bait all day. So, you know, they will hit the bait. It's just a matter of
staying with it,
where to fish it and how to fish it.
Well, let's just kind of lift them.
Staying with
it. See what they look like strung up there. Now that is just about a fella can get a string of fish like that in a day. He can say he's been a fishing, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And all them folks that encourage you down there at the mines, we want to thank all them for encouraging you and helping you be such a good fisherman.
Well, I appreciate it, and I thank you a lot.
All right,
well,
let's
the opportunity to do this.
Well, let's we're gonna go and we want to thank Mom and Pop for that good support they give us, and night sleeping down here, some good, sure enough, good breakfast and lunch here.
Sure.
And we're gonna ease on, and y'all folks stay with us again next week for some more Outdoors with Archie Phillips.
I remember me and my dad going fishing. We'd go every chance we could. We had a short streak of bad luck.